Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Chanel, the Living Dolly. What is up? What is up with my hands? Thank you all so much for joining me in a brand new video. First things first, please excuse my water dripping down here, but yeah, I just sprayed my hair and I didn't have time to dry it because I want to get that light before it's a wrap, because today's a kind of rainy day or something. But yeah, so if it is you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and for checking out my channel. I hope you like what you see. I do all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and hopefully one day travel. All right, so as the title says, in today's video I am going to be doing 32 things that I've learned in my past 32 years of life. My birthday is coming up. Yay! Leos unite. If you're a Leo, let me know in the comment section down below. What's up? What's your plan? What's the move? What are y'all gonna do? I'm just excited because I love birthdays. I love any kind of celebration and so does my family. So yeah, usually like around my birthday time I get a little bit reflective and I start to, you know, think about stuff and think about the things that like I am aspiring towards, like my goals, my ambition, things that I want to change about myself. If it is I don't like, you know, probably like my procrastination or something. But yeah, around that time I get super reflective and I decided, you know what, why not share the things that I've learned in my past 32 years of life. So I hope you'll enjoy this video. If it is you do, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already, leave me a comment, let me know if you have learned any of these lessons yourself or if you have been through any of these things like myself. I'm sure we have, right? At least some of them. So yeah, let us get started. I wrote them all down in my book. You'll know this book if you've ever looked at any of my morning routines or like what's in my handbag videos. Link in the description box below. You've seen this book, you'll know I put everything up in here. So let's get into it. Okay, so first thing I've learned the hard way, but probably the biggest lesson out of all of these is self-love is the best love. If you're new, you may not know, but I suffer with acne prone skin, sensitive skin. I don't really have acne so much, but the scarring and hyperpigmentation, if you all looked at my previous video, which is my simple acne skincare routine, you would have seen that I got some scars, right? But yeah, there was a point in time when I never used to even wear wear anything else but makeup as I'm leaving the house. It could be going to the shop right across the street and putting on some powder, right? Because I didn't have that love for myself because my skin was not where it is I wanted it to be. Thank God that I found some really great products. Be sure to check that video out if you have not already. It's in the description box down below, right? And over some time, yeah, I learned to love myself, all of my quote-unquote flaws. And yeah, I can just say that the self-love is really something that propels me to try to achieve my goals. Like I just tell myself, you are with this. I love myself, every part of myself, but it's you know, the little chub by the stomach area. Okay, birdies, jeez. Anyway, yeah, or you know, this little section here. But yeah, I just learned to love myself. You also love yourself. If you're struggling with any kind of doubts and insecurities, love yourself no matter what. All right. Number 2. All right, so confidence is everything. It's a question that I get all the time. How come it is I'm so confident? I think it ties into number 1, which is your self-love. I believe when you have true self-love, you can be confident. Confidence is something that could waver sometimes. You're human. Yeah, so sometimes if it is like, we'll have times when we don't feel like as secure in ourselves, and that's okay. That's a part of being a human, a part of being a woman, especially a part of being alive. So yeah, confidence is something that I think is necessary for everyone to be able to just live life, right? So just be confident as much as you can, learn to love yourself, and everything will fall into place. Number 3, stay persistent and consistent at achieving your goals, right? You all know I'm all about goal getting, and definitely it's not an easy process, especially if it is you are doing things that are new to yourself or new to the people around you. You can be dealing with a lot. For example, there have been many times, and I've admitted to it several times on my Instagram stories as well as here on YouTube, that I've thought about quitting YouTube. Yeah, I have, right? There are just times when it is you you don't feel like if you're making the kind of impact that you want to make or whatever. It's something that kind of plagues the back of my mind sometimes, but not so much. I just try to focus on the people who it is really do show me that good love and support. Thank you, I love you all for that. So you know, it's a little tricky sometimes, but yeah, you need to stay persistent and consistent in achieving your goals. It's something that I think will help you as well as the people around you. It's just a really good feeling when it is you're pushing for your goals, and it might be a slow and steady process, but that's okay. Slow and steady will still get, you know, over the finish line. So yeah, stay persistent and consistent in achieving your goals. Fourth thing that I learned is that everybody does not need to be a university scholar to achieve great big things in life. If you look around, there are a lot of people that I'm sure you even know, at least one or two, who have not really had like the highest level of education or anything like that, but there are several business owners, you know, who are like that. Or there's probably a singer that you know is like that, international and locally, who didn't go to, you know, UE or any fancy school or whatever. Yeah, that's something that I learned, because somehow, like, in the society that I grew up in around those times, the early 2000s, we were kind of made to think that, okay, then if it is you don't continue along this particular style of schooling, that you will never be able to make it. At least that's the mindset that I thought, right? And yeah, I'm very glad to know and to say that I know several people who are doing their thing. You know, they got their businesses or they have big dreams and are working towards them. Nothing against schooling. You do your thing. If you're in school, you better get that degree or whatever it is that you're trying to get, a course or anything like that. But yeah, you do not need it to be successful in life, right? So just in case you're wondering, if school is not for you, and truthfully school is not for everyone, you can be really good at stuff with your hands. You can go into construction, you can be a hairdresser, you can be a hairstylist, you can be an esthetician. Yeah, that would involve some kind of schooling, but you know, let me see, you can be into nails, different stuff like that. You know, I can't think of like everything right now, but yeah, there is so much you can do. And guess what? Instagram is a very wide business market. You can open up your own online store, and you do not need a degree for that. So yeah, just saying. The fifth thing that I learned is family is everything. You would not believe, when I was younger, I think I told you all this in my teen mom story, I used to tell my mother, when I grow up, I'm just gonna leave here and you're never gonna see me again. Girl, where? I'm still here, all right? And I'm in no rush to go anywhere. I mean, yes, I eventually want my own, but I cherish and value my family so much more. I think in the times that we're living in right now, in the midst of a panoramic, like, you know, it has just kind of brought some focus and some extra perspective into my life, as well as throughout the years, you know, different things that we go through and we see different people struggle. So yeah, even though there may be times when you would not get along with your family, nobody family gets along like every single day, everybody all together, but just remember that they are your everything, and they should be your everything, right? And by the way, family does not just mean family who it is shares your bloodline. There are friends who can be really great family members, even better than your actual family, than your actual family members, right? So just remember that family is who it is treats you like family, and who you treat like family, that is your family right there, and they're everything. Number 6, drink water and mind your business. I don't know if I need to elaborate on that, but yeah, that's basically enough said. Drink water and mind your business, babes. Mind the business that pays you. That's number 6. Woo! Number 7. Everyone is not your friend. I have learned that the hard way. If you are new to my channel, you probably do not know, or maybe you missed it, but I have a story time with like my relationship with a toxic friendship that I was in with a girl who was not my friend. Yeah, everybody's not your friend. Everybody does not need to be your friend. And I think the more secluded you are with your friendship circle, is the better that it works for you. It's okay for you to, you know, have a lot of acquaintances, that's fine, but if it is you have at least like 2 good friends in your life, you are the real MVP. You definitely. So yeah, just know that everybody is not your friend, and it's okay. That's fine, no problem. Number 8, expensive is not always the best. I think we live in a society where we're a little superficial, right? And there could be some vanity involved as well. So yeah, but a lot of people tend to think that only like brand names like equal success, or brand names equal riches, or brand names equal worth. That is not true. if you're like me and you are a cheap, well, let me not say cheap, you are just careful with your spending, you know, you just like to watch your coins, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So I shop at Rattan's. My bed sheets, my favorite bed sheet spread, as well as my pillowcase and everything, is from Rattan's, and I love it. I can't wait for Christmas to shop at Rattan's again. So don't think that you have to go to some big fancy store to, you know, feel like if you are so great in this world. No, you can shop affordable and shop smart. Number 9, everybody is not gonna like you. All right, you could be the sweetest, the tastiest, the best orange in the basket. There's going to be somebody who's not going to like oranges, no matter what you are like. So yeah, that's what it is. This was a hard topic for me to kind of grasp years ago. Sometimes I even have a little bit of an issue with that, because for example, like, you would know there's some people who probably do not like you, or probably don't favor you, or probably don't talk to you like that, but they're in your Instagram stories. How? I don't understand. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that is something that is kind of weird to me. I don't know, you let me know. But yeah, I definitely think that that's just how life is, and I kind of learn to deal with it. It sometimes does kind of annoy me, because I'm just like, okay, then I didn't do anything to you, so what's your issue? But that's how things are sometimes. So yeah. Number 10, be optimistic. Think positive thoughts. Life is never going to be perfect. Never going to be perfect. There's nobody's life on the face of this earth, whether you're looking at Beyonce, whether you're looking at Bill Gates, Rihanna, whoever it is, their life is not perfect. Or even somebody local, you may be thinking of Destra Garcia or Patrice Roberts, anybody who you look up to or whatever. Nobody's life is perfect. So you will have your days, because you are human, and there are going to be times when you're just like, no. But yeah, you need to try as much as possible to think positive. Wake up with that mindset that you are going to achieve your goals, that you're going to have a great day. Every day is a new possibility for change, you know, something to look forward to, just the fact that you have life. So definitely try to think as positively as you can. Number 11, life is short, spoil yourself. When I say that, when I first started to work at the job that I am at right now, I used to make it my mission to make sure to buy myself a really special meal, something that I probably would not have bought myself on the usual. But when it is I got paid, I made sure to spoil myself with that extra, you know, burger from Burger King, or whatever it is you want to do. Whether it is you want to get some ice cream, or you want to, I don't know, get that new pair of shoes that you've been eyeing. Life is short, you understand? We are only here on this earth for a limited amount of time, so make the best of it. Treat yourself good, spoil yourself. All right. Number 12, trust your gut. I think something that I have learned to rely on is definitely my gut, my inner instincts. If I feel a certain type of way about something, in the past I used to ignore it and just be like, you just probably bugging out or whatever. No, like, that is like a legit thing. Your gut, your conscience, your instincts, whatever it is you call it, trust it. It will never lead you astray. Guaranteed. All right, so if it is you're thinking, I don't know about this person, some new let's say a love interest is coming into your life, and you're thinking at the back of your mind, I don't know, something about this person I don't trust your gut. Definitely there is something there. It may not be anything big and major, but there's something there. All right. Number 13, bad things happen to good people. It's really strange. For example, I had this friend of mine who in the later part of her life, she was such a good soul, but she eventually died from cancer complications. And I could not understand it, because I'm telling myself, there's so much criminals out there, so much evil people doing such bad things. Why, you know, somebody good like her, who was super nice to me, even when it is a lot of people at where it is I was working at wasn't that nice to me, she was always, you know, there for me. So I can't understand why did she have to die, but I don't want to question God. But yeah, bad things do happen to good people. But as I say, it is a part of life. It's a very harsh part of life at times, but you still need to try to hold the faith as much as possible. But yeah, bad things do happen to good people. You all know anybody like that? Bad things have happened to me as well. But yeah. Number 14, at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. I think we all know that Aaliyah song. Yes, I can't sing, but anyway. But yeah, Life is a little bit of a tricky thing. We are never going to always be able to figure it out. Once it is you are alive and breathing, there are going to be things, there are going to be obstacles in your way, and that is just a part of life. But as the song said, at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again, which essentially I'm trying to tell you all is never give up. If you want to accomplish a particular goal, I mean, it's going to be hard at times. There's going to be times when you don't feel like putting in the work, and that is okay. That's all a part of the process, but never give up. All right, keep trying. Number 15, people are always going to talk. Okay, whether you do good, bad, not so good, not so bad, people are always going to talk. That's just how people are. This is something that I struggle with, because a lot of the times the people talking are the people who it is I am baffled that they even take the time out to care about what it is I was doing or what it is I am doing now. Like, why would you care? I don't understand. It doesn't affect you in any way. So, you know, but day by day, I learn to just brush it off, because guess what? They're going to talk anyway. You could be doing so good and somebody will still have something negative to say. That's just how life is. So yeah, people are going to talk. You live your life. You do your thing. You do what you need to do. Number 16. Always believe or have the mindset that great things are up ahead for you. Great things are going to happen. Sorry, my back is kind of hurting. But yeah, great things are up ahead for me. That is something what it is. I try to tell myself, even though there may be times when I may be kind of, you know, feeling a little bit insecure, or like I have my little doubt about certain things that I want or I'm trying to achieve. But yeah, I always try to have that positive mindset that great things are up ahead. So yeah, if you'll take anything from this video, just remember that great things are up ahead for you. Number 17. So I kind of mentioned this or touched on it a little bit before, but this is basically saying each day is a new chance for improvement and positivity. Once you have life, there is hope. Okay, just take that in. Once you have life, there is hope. So once you are alive, you can make a positive change. Once you're alive, there's a chance, there's a possibility. So I know many people may be in situations where it is they feel like all hope is lost. No, you're alive, so there's still hope. It's just totally up to you to try to push towards whatever it is the situation is, to either get out of a situation or to try to push yourself towards a situation. But once you are alive, there is hope. So always tell yourself that there is a chance for possible change, positive upward movement. That's the kind of mindset that I learned over the years that I should try to always have. Number 18, always go with the choice that scares you the most, because that is the one that is going to encourage your growth. Yeah, that's definitely a major one that I learned. I started doing content creation last March, and I kept saying, oh my gosh, I'll do it next year or next couple of months or whatever. But the panoramic really forced me to just make that step and do it. And I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if anybody's even going to give me the time of day, or even going to, you know, respond to me the way that I want, or just make me feel like if I'm not looking like a crazy person in this room talking to myself. But yes, I definitely think I made the right decision. I have been encouraged and supported from the start by so many great people, and I love talking to you all in the comments. Like, I just love getting that feedback from you all. I really believe, even though it was a scary choice, a scary decision, I could have chosen to wait longer until I don't know when. But yeah, I'm really grateful that I did take that step. Number 19, be yourself, because everybody else is taken. You can't expect to be or try to be like somebody else. Yes, you can take different attributes or traits that you admire from other people, but I'm not saying that you have to be like them. I'm saying that you have to try to be like yourself and incorporate some of the things that you see from other people that can help elevate your growth, elevate, you know, your personality or your goals, anything like that. So definitely just be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. Like, just be you. Just be you, and the right people will find you. The right people will support you. The right people will be on your team, on your side. So yeah, be yourself. Number 20. This kind of ties into number 19 as well. Basically, it's saying it's okay to be different. So the student that was super talkative in school, turned out to be the student who is, well, let me not say the student, the grown woman who is now an entrepreneur and still holding on a job and still trying to pursue her dreams. So don't think that, okay, I wasn't like the rest of the class who was very quiet and meek. I was extra talkative and people would call that, wild and quote unquote crazy, but I was me. That was me because I think I was born to do this. So yeah, that back then was kind of basically training me to do what it is I'm doing right now. So yeah, be yourself. It'll totally pay off in the end. Number 21, know your worth. Most girls can probably relate to this, but I think we have all kind of been in a situation where it is we accepted treatment, or even if you're a guy, you'd probably know this as well. You would have accepted treatment that you know you do not deserve. Yeah, I definitely did that a couple times. Well, and I mean, I know you're not supposed to say never, but I'm telling you, I am not going to be accepting certain things that I know that are less than what I deserve. So yeah, know your worth. Look, check out my story time playlist and you would see where, yeah, it will answer all of your questions right now. So definitely know your worth and know that you are special, you are amazing. There's nobody like you out here. You are unique and nobody could be you. So yeah, know your worth and don't allow anybody to treat you less than what you deserve. Number 22, strength. So strength is not something that comes from what you do necessarily. It's mainly from what you overcome. The things, that you thought you would not have been able to overcome. In my life, there are things that I thought that probably would have broken me. And I think the inner strength that I have, along with my self-love, kind of helped propel me over that hurdle. So all of these things kind of tie into one because they're like all separate lessons that kind of coincide with each other. So yeah, strength is something that I think is necessary for anybody living in this world today. It's not an easy place to live in, no matter what your age group is. Yeah, but definitely strength is needed. So however it is you channel your inner strength, you do that and you can overcome anything. Number 23, be careful what you say because the tongue has powers. Literally, life and death is in the power of the tongue. I definitely believe that. If you walk around every day saying, oh my God, I'm a failure, I'm never going to accomplish anything in life. You think you're already going to accomplish anything in life? No, because you're speaking it into existence. And that's definitely not going to work. Granted, it doesn't work if you say, hi, I'm going to win $1 million in the morning. But I'm just saying that you just have to be careful what you say because you don't want to put that out there into the atmosphere and it just brings down your mood. So try to be as positive in the things that you say, so that can definitely help you in just life. Number 24, we all grow at different rates and that's okay. So this is something I had to learn the hard way. When it is well, let me speak about myself. When it is I had a goal, right? I wanted to take people, along with me on this ride. So let's enjoy this together. And some people are just not ready for that. Their mindset or their level of thinking is probably not where you are. It wasn't where I was. And I had to kind of let those people go. And that's okay because we're growing at different rates. I can love you, but I can love you from a distance. And sometimes that's just what is needed. It's just necessary to help you in the long run. It's not about being selfish, but it's really about aligning yourself with like the right amount of support and love that you need to really propel yourself to the next step. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We grow at different rates and sometimes you speed ahead of others. Sometimes you may be the one being left behind, but that's okay. We're all on this journey together, but just traveling different roads. Number 25, this is very personal to me because as I've told you all before, I did suffer really, really bad with acne and my scarring was terrible. Like my entire face, there was no empty spot. It was totally filled with scars. But guess what? Acne is normal. Scarring, hyperpigmentation, fine lines, pores, open pores, all of these things are normal. And please don't let Instagram fool you by thinking that everybody just walking around with this filter and they're looking perfect. I'm not even wearing a filter right now because this is just my normal iPhone. But yeah, just know that acne is normal, so don't feel any way about it. I think it's a little bit more widely accepted now, but back when I was growing up, it was like so taboo, like, oh my god, you are like the ugliest thing ever, or at least that's the way I was feeling. But yeah, I definitely try to cover up all of my scars. But yeah, now I am bold-faced with it. I'm out there in these streets with no makeup on the majority of the time. I mainly only put on makeup just to do videos because we're not actually going anywhere, right? We're in the midst of this lockdown right now. But yeah, even when I have to go to work or wherever it is, if it is I do not feel to wear makeup, I don't. I let my scars show, I let my skin breathe, and there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, acne is normal. Number 26, empowered woman empower woman. I strive to be someone who is very supportive of women. It's something that I think is now starting to catch on in our society, locally as well as internationally, because for like many years there were like a lot of competition amongst women, or women were like pinned against each other to see who was like the better athlete or who's the better makeup artist. So there's room for everybody. So what you can do as a person who is trying to just do their best in life is to try it as a woman, that is, or what I try to do is to empower others, to let them know that yeah, you can be confident and, you know, achieve your goals and just live life unapologetically. You can do these things, and hopefully through you doing that, you can encourage others to do the same, because there's no competition here. There's room for all of us. Okay. Number 27, and I think I may hurt some feelings here, but your worth is not valued by your social media presence. Yes, we're all on social media. Yes, we want those who are on social media also to follow us and to, you know, give us that traction, that support, no doubt. However, if it is Instagram is supposed to be deleted tomorrow, which one of you all are going to die from a lack of Instagram? I mean, it'll be a little bit hard because I love Instagram too, but you're gonna be okay. A lot of people tend to think, well, oh my gosh, I don't have like 1,059 views on my picture, whatever, that means I'm ugly. No, you're not. You are definitely not ugly because you don't have that amount of likes on your picture. It's okay. It's definitely okay. All right. Number 28, take care of your mind, body, and soul. Soul all goes according to your religion. I am a Pentecostal, I'm a Christian, so I make my time to pray and to just connect with God on a daily basis, and that's me. That's what I have learned. My body, I know I should be exercising, but oh my god, I hate it. But yeah, I have to work on that. But yeah, my mind, I definitely try my best to pay attention or focus or just give my attention to things that inspire me. If it is I am looking at, let's say, a YouTuber and they always have something negative to say, or, you know, like those gossip channels, those kind of things, I mean, it may be cool to kind of kiki for a bit, but I don't want to be like surrounded by anything negative. So I just kind of focus my mind on just helping me perfect my craft and, you know, just do better. So yeah, you just have to focus on that. If anybody is outside of your circle who is not helping your soul or, let's say, your mind elevate, cut it out. Number 29, the world is very diverse and ever-changing, so you have to learn to be open-minded. This world is filled with lots of people with different mindsets. You may not agree on different religions, different politics, whatever it is, but you just have to learn to be open-minded and just accept people for who they are. You may not necessarily, you know, agree with everything that they're saying, but there's that saying that says agree to disagree, and I think that is something that I've kind of learned, because every two persons in this world is not going to agree, or every person in this world is not going to agree with the other's mindset. So you just need to be open-minded and just accept people's opinions and feelings for what they are, and just try to find a common ground. Number 30, prove people wrong. This is something that I live and breathe by, because there are people in this world who like to doubt or how to say, they always think that other people are not capable of doing certain things. And I mean, if you're new to the channel, you would not know, but I'm that type of person. If you tell me I can't do something, girl, I'm gonna find a way. No, I'm not saying something like someone could have doubts that you may not be able to, let's say, produce a movie or whatever it is, but not because they said that means that that's the way that it's gonna happen. I can just speak from my personal point of view, and if it is you think that one day I'm not gonna be like an international YouTuber, you're wrong, because I am gonna get there. I will. And whatever it is you want to do, if somebody is like doubting you or making you feel like if you cannot accomplish your dream, make sure you accomplish that dream and let them eat their words, okay? Let them see that, yeah, even though you told me I couldn't, I am here to tell you I am, and I will, and I did. Okay? The world needs you. Number 31. We're all different. No two people are the same, not even twins. They will have like similar attributes or anything like that, but the world needs you. A lot of people kind of feel very kind of lost in this world and feel like if they don't have anything to give to the world, they don't contribute anything. No, that's right there is where the self-love and the confidence comes in. You just have to tell yourself, listen, I know that I'm here for a purpose, and there is something that I'm here to give to the world. You may not know exactly what it is yet, but as long as you have life, as I said before, there is possibilities for positivity and change. So you can still find out whatever your purpose is or whatever it is you think that you can be good at to kind of help propel you in life, whether it's your goals that you want to achieve, whatever it is, you know. So the world needs you. Don't ever think that you are like a speck on this world and it's like unimportant. That's definitely not it. You are important. Number 32, and the final one, is to be a good human being, a decent human being. I don't know how to explain that. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, but yeah, just be a good human being. Be kind as much as you can. I know it could be very hard sometimes, especially when there are a lot of mean people in this world, but just try to be as chill and as cool and a nice person as much as possible, so that people would want to be around you. Or I know you may be thinking, okay, well, I don't care if anybody like me. No, let's not have that kind of attitude. Just be good to people. Treat people the way that they deserve to be treated, the way that you deserve to be treated. So yeah, treat people the way that you want to be treated. So definitely be a good human being. Try to practice that every single day. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you all enjoyed my 32 things that I've learned in the past 32 years of my life as I approach my new birthday. I just thought I would share that with you. I hope you all learned something from this. If it is you were, you know, thinking about anything, I hope I answered any of your questions. If you do have any more questions, feel free to chat with me in the comment section down below, or tell me some of the things that you have learned. I would love to hear, especially from those of you who are a little bit older. Yeah, I know you'll always have the most amount of knowledge, right? So I will see you again really soon in my next one. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Come follow me on my social media too, and let's chat. Bye.